Let's quickly talk about Drake Tax Preparer software. As a matter of fact, for the last 11 months, we have investigated 82 professional tax preparation and research tools, culminating in the review of hundreds of features, pricing tiers, databases, and customer support models. So whenever we needed some clarifications or answers to specific thematics, we reached out to Drake company representatives. So this Drake Tax software review is a part of a series that is a direct offshoot of our months-long initiative. So we have rated the Drake Tax Preparer software on 6 important criteria: accuracy, timely updates, value for cost, ease of use, customer support, and availability of forms. Enjoy. Let's jump right into it, folks. In today's conversation, I will be doing an in-depth review of the Drake Tax Preparer software. And here is today's agenda. I want you to look on the screen right now. So you have the 6 elements that will constitute the fulcrum of today's discussion, okay? So here is a pre-C. So when we talk about Drake software, we're talking about a software tool that is very nimble. You can adapt it based on the size of your practice. We love that. And no matter where you're located, whether you want a desktop composition or you want a cloud composition, Drake has got you covered. And the software is loaded with features to help you quickly and efficiently prepare and process your customers' returns. So the bottom line is that when you have a software like Drake, you can stay focused on the important stuff. And the important stuff is what? Working with clients and building your business. You want to build your practice, you want to retain clients, you want to boost, you want to scale the practice, okay? So we have actually 2 versions. So Drake Tax Preparer software comes in 2 versions. You have Drake on the desktop. So you have Drake Tax, Drake Accounting, and Drake Documents. Those are the 3 subcomponents of the Drake on the desktop category. And then you have Drake in the cloud. So Drake in the cloud, you have all the power of Drake on the desktop, but in a convenient and secure cloud-based environment, okay? So we looked at, when we analyzed Drake, we looked at a few criteria to pay it that were relevant to us in our view. So you had, we paid special attention to the quality of the technical support, how easy the software was in using. We paid attention to how easy it was to adapt retroactive tax law changes. Those are important also. We paid attention to the conversion packages. We paid attention to the handling that's done during the tax season, especially during January and April, and all the way to June. For some niches, this was important for us. Before I get into the actual review, please check out this short video. We do have a robust methodology on this show when it comes to analyzing, categorizing, and reviewing tax preparation software tools. Check this out. Let me jump right into it. So first, I want to analyze user friendliness. We call it here ergonomics. So when you think about Drake, I want you to think about a software that is constantly being simplified. I mean, really, it is robust, but it's simple at the same time. With Drake, you can do a lot of things. You can prepare. So when you think about preparing your returns, you are able to save time. You are able to stay productive. So you get the speed that you need. So Drake Tax helps you do everything quicker. Well, one thing we have seen is that you are able to go through every step of the return preparation faster. So those minutes, those seconds that you're gaining in every step, they all add up. So at the end, you're probably adding like 20 or 30 minutes per return on average, per return per user. This is kind of cool. You have shortcut keys and macros that helps you simplify data entry and reduce keystrokes. You have automatic data flow from federal tax return to state and city returns. And you also have override options. Those are really good. And we love the fact that state and city returns are generated as needed. So you're not crowded with a deluge of data. Okay. You have automatic credit for taxes paid to other jurisdictions. And Drake Tax will autofill from zip code and EIN entry. You have multi-state returns. You have the look back version that we love. You have the link backs. So here you can track calculated returns based on the state where the client is located, and also based on the niche the client is in. You have the double check. You can mark items in any text box, checkbox, or amount of a tax form as verified, flagged for review, or noted for review. You can update prior year data. You have easy backups. You have easy software updates. You can save time with optional hardware. We love that. And one thing we also love is the integration between Drake Tax with Drake Documents. Okay, you can store and access tax forms, returns, and documents in Drake Documents, which is basically your digital filing cabinet. And they also have taxpayer forms in Spanish. This is really great. And they actually have 12 printable taxpayer forms in Spanish, including W4, W7, 13844, and 2350. You have access online tax research, and you can actually collect fees. In terms of import and export, you have electronic W2s, Schedule D import, 8615 export, K1 export. Those are really good. End of year balance import and trial balance import. I want to talk to you now about convenience, folks. We are still here digging a little deeper into the Drake tax software tool, tax preparer software tool. And when we talk about convenience, we are talking about user experience. And user experience is important. And Drake allows you to boost your user experience through two things: how you plan and analyze your return information, and how you can review the information. In other words, the software makes it very easy for you. So let's talk about plan and analyzing. So you have a couple of functionalities that help you plan and analyze your returns very easily. So you have the Drake Tax Planner. So here you can show clients, for example, how marital status, dependents income can affect their taxes. So we love the simulation capability here. Okay. You can save multiple scenarios and tweak reporting options as needed. This is kind of cool. You can compare tax years to the tax year. Okay. You can actually compare filing joint versus separate. Then you can see which version is better. You can see at a glance which filing status will be more beneficial. It's all about, this is what we call fiscal optimization, really. Fiscal optimization done the legal way. You can also archive the returns. You can have a quick estimator. So in other words, you're able to show your client's refund in just a few clicks. And you have amortization schedules where you can figure loan payment amounts, interest, or loan length, especially if you offer bank products. So this is really important. And this is the first part of convenience. This is how we analyze Drake's convenience. We believe this is great in terms of convenience. Plan and analyze. You also have the review version where you can just boost user experience even more. So Drake Tax software will help you with calculation results. In other words, you see the results displayed at a glance, including error messages, notes, fees, refund amounts, and e-file eligibility. You have calculation error messages that show you how to correct problems that will cause an IRS rejection. You have calculation notes messages that provide reminders and tips about issues that will not cause rejects. You have organized return viewing. You can select which forms to print, change print order, customize print sets, even access form pricing. So this is kind of cool because you can view the forms in a tree structure or by category. It really depends on what works for you. You have the print sets. You can control which forms are in the order they are printed in. Okay. And you have print to PDF. This is kind of cool. We love that because you can create password protected PDF or a return to email to your client. Or you can just save a PDF of a return to Drake Documents. Remember, I said that Drake Documents is your digital wallet. And you also have the note screens that let you add a note for a form or for the return. So all of these features allow you to boost user experience. let's talk about productivity. Here we want to focus on workflow gains. Drake, as all tax software tools, cost a lot of money. Okay, how does the software help you make more money? How does the software help you be more productive? Okay, and there are a few things that Drake does very brilliantly, in our view, that helps you be more productive, that helps you, your team, your practice overall be more productive, no matter your practice's size. You have the e-file. So when we think about the e-file, you have the pin and consent screens. So those save a lot of time. So you provide those for customers, you provide those to customers to approve the return and for consent forms and bank documents. You have the Drake e-sign. This is an optional signature pad to bind customer signatures securely to the return, eliminating the need for a paper version. Again, think about productivity gains here. You might be thinking, this is nothing. I only have 50 clients. You know what? If you have 50 clients, that's good. But if you have 100, 500, 1000, you can see how important this feature is. You also have the e-file states. You can e-file states with a federal return or separately if necessary, and the state allows separate e-filing. You can attach PDFs. I just spoke about that. Some of the common features you want to think about are familiar features such as data entry and program features that are essentially the same across all tax packages. E-filings included, and returns can be stored. Now, you have the federal packages. You can prepare any type of return packages at the federal level with Drake. You have the Form 1040 series, and those are clustered. Those are categorized very neatly, so you are able to move from one category or from one series, that is, to another. So whether you go from the Form 1040 series to the Form 1065 series, from the Form 1120S series, the S corporations, to the Form 1120S series corporations, to the Form 1120 series, not S. Okay, so and if your clientele needs that, you will move from Form 1041 series for estates and trust, anything that relates to the fiduciary relationship here. And you can also file Form 990 series, the exempt organizations. So my point here, I'm not even forgetting Form 706 series, estate and generation skip and transfers. Okay, and we also have the 709 series, and you can prepare all 4 pages of Form 709. This is important to remember, all 4 pages. Okay, so if you're interested, you can download the full list of included federal forms and schedules on Drake Tax's website. Obviously, you also have state tax packages, okay, for all the states, including the District of Columbia. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. We are still talking here about Drake tax software, and I want to talk to you about the support. Okay, here we focus exclusively on client support, and there are several ways. If you are new to Drake, they have a get started with Drake section that is very great. They have you are able to find a seminar near you. You can find Drake at a trade show. Here is a software provider that's very agile. They're very active in the community. You see them at many seminars, any symposiums, any workshops. They have a service resources. You can reach them through email via support@drakesoftware.com. You can get, this is great for more complicated Drake software questions, okay? And just so you know, the support hours from December 3rd to April 19th, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. through 10 p.m. Eastern, Saturday 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. And from April 20th to December 1st, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. through 9 p.m. Eastern, Saturday, 9 a.m. through 5 p.m. Eastern, okay? And you can actually register your demo if you're interested in the service, you just want to know what it is. You can practice e-filing test returns and access the Drake support website for additional resources. So register your demo. You can also download the demo. All you got to do is just sign in with your EFIN and Drake password provided in your registration confirmation email. Okay. They also have videos for Drake newbies. This is kind of cool also. We love that. You can view the tour Drake software video. Okay, and this video are also available in Spanish. So don't worry if you have Spanish clients or you deal with this sort of niche, not a problem. And there are more learning resources. You have Drake CPE. Here you have online learning for tax pros, offering self-study, on-demand, and annual filing season program courses. Fantastic. You have a Drake ETC. This is the Drake E-Training Center. Here you have additional training options and CE courses for CPAs and EAs. You have here is I'm showing you on the screen right now the support drakesoftware.com. You also have videos, learning videos. You have software seminars if you're interested in that. And if you need additional help, you can call Drake at 1-800-890-9500, or you can email sales at drakesoftware.com. So you have, again, a plethora of features and ways to contact the company. Let's talk about growth here, folks. Drake makes it a lot easier for you to grow your practice. There are several ways and several things they do to allow you to grow your practice, okay? And if you're interested in that, you can contact them. First of all, there are additional client services to enhance customer value and build your practice. First, you have the bank products. So Drake provides everything you need to offer bank products. And as you know, for us practitioners, this is an easy and popular way to add revenue to our tax season while giving our customers options to receive their refunds and pay fees. So this is kind of cool. So available products will vary by provider, but include refund advances, direct deposit checks, federal and state, and prepaid debit cards. So if you're interested in that, they have a lot of services. They have EPS Financial. So here you have an e-collect fee withholding service, e-advance refund advance, e-bonus refund loan, discover prepaid card, and pre-act advance. You have the refund advantage. Here you have the refund advance, refund loan, discover prepaid card, and pre-act advance. You have a refundo, which is a refund loan, net spend card, pre-act advance. An advance is a tax refund related loan. Okay, you have the Republic Bank, which gives you easy advance, net spend, prepaid card, and pre-act advance. And you have Santa Barbara TPG, which provides pre-act, refund advance, refund loan, and go-to-bank Visa debit card. With Drake, you can also make more money through card payment processing. So all you need is just to sign up for the ePay merchant cash processing, and you can begin accepting your customers' credit and debit cards as payment for your services. This is kind of cool. You also have the Drake ePay. That I just said, the Drake ePay. It's a service that allows you to accept your customers' electronic payments. This is kind of cool. And I want to talk to you quickly about the audit assistance if you're interested in that. And they have a service called Protection Plus. This provides audit assistance and identity theft assistance to your clients to relieve them of the stress and frustration of receiving a letter from the IRS or state taxing authority or having their identity stolen. So this is something that really can bring you extra revenue if you're interested in that. And you also have for customer communications, you have Veriscom communication. Okay, so this is something you might want to pay attention to if you're interested in that. And last but not the least, they also have some connection to professional organizations, including latinotaxpro.com. So if you're interested in that, go to latinotaxpro.com. No, latinotaxpro.com to learn more about the service. Let's quickly talk about pricing here, folks. And I want you to quickly look on the screen here when we're speaking about Drake tax pricing. You can see that there are three tiers rather. Three tiers. You have the power bundle, you have the unlimited, and you have the pay-per return. So you need to situate yourself where your practice is better in terms of cost, in terms of resources, and you choose the one that works for you. Okay. So one thing you need to understand is I'm showing you here that for each for each tier, there are pros and cons. Obviously, everything will be dictated by the size of your practice. That's for sure. But you can see that they have everything. They have Drake documents, Drake tax planner. They have the Drake scheduler. They have the organizer. They have the conversion software. They have all the forms that you might need: 1040, 1040 NR, 1065, 1120, 1120S, 1120H, 706, 709, 990, 1041. You can see this is where it is here. Very simple. Simple, pretty straightforward here. And one thing I also want to say here is that there are some Drake tax system requirements. Okay, you can see on the screen the minimum and recommended Drake tax system requirements. If you really want to take advantage of that, this will be very helpful for you. One thing I need to say is that when we speak about pricing with Drake tax software, you need to understand the paper return details, the PPR details. Okay, Drake's PPR version may suit offices that prepare fewer than 85 returns in a year. Fewer than 85 returns. You may complete numerous states, e-file, or amend a return, and it still count as only one return. So the PPR package includes 10 returns for $345 with additional returns available at $29.99 each. So after 85 returns, you can convert to the unlimited version at no extra cost. So that's 75 returns purchased in addition to the 10 returns that come with the PPR package. Okay, some additional points to keep in mind to help you determine if the PPR version is for you. Remember that PPR returns are counted as they are created in Drake. So to reduce the chances of a return being created in error, Social Security number validation is required when creating a new return. Each return created in the quick estimator will count as one return, and Drake test return do not count. So as you are testing the products, you will not be billed for it. An internet connection is required in order to use Drake PPR. So when opening a return updated from a prior year, you are prompted to either count the return or open the return as read-only. All fields are grayed out in read-only view. And Social Security numbers or employer identification numbers may be changed through file maintenance, but the new Social Security number or EIN counts as another return. And if you select the PPR package, you may buy Drake Accounting Pro for $495 or Form for $395. So that's for the 2022 versions. Just want to clarify that. So here is a synopsis. Who is Drake software for? In our view, Drake software is for all practices. They have enough tiers in their pricing models to accommodate the whole spectrum. So whether you are a single member or an oligo member practice, all the way to an international practice, you can still benefit from Drake software. Okay, our score for this product, 9/10. It has received the highest rating for value for cost. When we talk about affordability, Drake, in our view, is the best software, and it ranked number 4 in our top 10 best tax preparer software tools. And if you are interested in watching that round down, you can go watch the show after this one to learn more. Okay, thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. I was talking to you, I was giving you an in-depth review of the Drake tax software today, and I gave you a pre-C. I actually talk about ergonomics, the convenience, the productivity, the support, the growth, the pricing, and last but not the least, the synopsis. Thank you so much for your attention. I'll speak to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.